morning, YouTubers. It's Teasy Enjoys Gardening and Life, and today I'll be doing a lot of harvesting before the frost comes through. So I'm going to take you guys along on a journey. I have to harvest Yacon, Cardon, and sweet potatoes, and the rest of my Jamaican sorrel. I'll be back. I'm about to harvest my knee-high sweet potatoes. Okay. So I'm going to start digging. Oh, these vines are so nice. I don't know if I should detach them or not. Just in case there's no potatoes, I want to put them back in here. I just don't know what to do, y'all. So let me try digging. See if anything's on here. Uh-oh, y'all. I don't see anything, y'all. Uh-oh, I see these, and they look wet. Uh-oh. I still don't see potatoes. Let's see. Let me go in here. Oh, I don't see any potatoes. Uh-oh. I don't know where my potatoes are, y'all. All right. Let's see. Mr. Ray. Oh, Lord, the wind is coming, y'all. Let me see. Nope. I just broke them, y'all. I'm going to save these. They're going in the skillet. Wow. I see roots. I don't see potatoes. Did I kill my potatoes? Uh-oh, they just starting to grow. Oh well. Oh well, y'all, I messed up. They're just starting to grow. So, oh well. I'm going to save all these for next year. I'm going to go pot them up in the house. Because I didn't get any taters. They were just starting to grow in here, y'all. Well, that's sad. That's really sad. I'm heartbroken. I'm going to go plant these in the house in some fresh, clean soil, some cocoa coir. I don't see any potatoes. And if they are, they might be way in the bottom. This pot's so big. Let's see. Oh, here's some taters. Oops. Uh-oh. They might be way in the bottom, y'all. Let me see. Oh, just so much soil in here. I don't know, you all. I just saw those two curly ones. Yeah, it looks like they were just starting to grow out. I don't want to waste my time. I don't see. Oh, okay, y'all. See, they grow like this, like snakes, like that one taste test I showed y'all. So they're easy to break if there's They're down on the bottom. I don't know. Oh, I'm dirty. Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look, they were just starting. Look how big this one would have gotten. Y'all, that's what happened. Oh, sorry. They were just starting to form. And see, I'm gonna stick these back in the pot and get a jump start for next year, because I don't want to put them back in there unless I can keep them alive in the cold. So this is what I got. Next, we're going to harvest Yacon. Get ready. I just harvested the bitter melon because they're not going to make it through the cold. This is what they call Sarasay. So I didn't know, and I see why I get volunteers. If you don't harvest this, they'll bust open and the seeds will fall in place. I didn't even see these. So I'm going to, wow, it's a lot that bust open. I'm going to wash these leaves, harvest my bitter melon, and dehydrate them and make bitter melon powder for tea. This has lots of good health benefits, you all. Look it up, Sarasay bitter melons. Okay, YouTubers, here's the Yacon. And let's hope the wind don't knock over my tripod. Got the 2 pots by the swimming pool. And let's see if they're ready. The stem is supposed to turn black, but I just read they're not going to survive a hard freeze. So they're getting ready to get harvested now. I don't know how big they're going to be because they're in pots, but the roots and the tubers get really big in the ground and in bigger pots. But I didn't know I had all these plants, so I was just sticking them everywhere. So let's see what we got. I probably should put the dirt in here. It would be easier for me to dump it back in the pot if I put it in a bag versus the swimming pool. Let's see if I can get this in this leaf bag instead. So remove all the wood chips off top. I hope y'all can see. All right. I should bring it closer. Let me see. All right. Okay, y'all, let's go. This is Teagsy harvesting the Yacon. You can't take a hard freeze, and we're getting a hard freeze. And I bet I left all my tools downstairs. Yep, I'll be darned. Y'all, I left my hori knife. I got the potato fork, so let's just try loosen it up with the potato fork. Because I don't want to break them because they're really easy to break, y'all. They snap really easy. I'm holding the pot with my knee. All right. I should have bought my thicker gloves. Let's see if I can. Okay, I got it out. Do we have anything on here? Okay, I'm gonna put this down and let's see if we got anything in the soil. Anything down here? I don't see anything, y'all. All right, let's see. Oh, something stuck. Oh, look. Squirrels are sparing some nuts in my pot. Well, they won't be getting this, but it'll be good compost. All right, I'm going to empty this soil in the bag. Let's see if y'all can see the bag. Because it'll be easier for me to put it back in the pot. Ew. All right, y'all. Can y'all see in there? Okay, y'all. Here's the bag. Oh! Ooh. Nice one. See? They look like a sweet potato. But it's also known as a Peruvian apple, a ground apple, and a ground pear. So there's one. Let me move this. This goes in the bottom of the pot. Probably not going to be many because this pot was small. One big one so far. Now I can just pour this back in the pot. This nice soil from the bag. And now, okay, let's take this off for the rhizomes that we want to grow next year. Yeah, they're on the top. Wow, all these cats in here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Pull off some of these roots. Because the rhizomes are on top to start next year, like ginger. See there? All these little bitty ones will start new plants. All these up in here. It's like a big old lump. And you got to break them apart. There's some little pieces. You dry these out. This is a whole plant, y'all. So I'm going to break this piece off. Because this is another one growing from the top. So there's another one. And then we're going to save all these massive rhizomes. I mean, you get a lot from one plant. This was one little piece like this that turned into all of this. And like I said, if it was in a bigger pot and in the ground, it would be so many tubers attached to this. All right, so that's the first one. Okay, I'm gonna pause you guys a little bit. I'm gonna dump this soil back in this pot and get the next pot turned over. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got the next pot in the let's put that over there in the bucket, but it's sitting on my bag. So I'm gonna loosen the soil. Actually, let me take the mulch off first. It's starting to break down. And time to pull these weeds out. Put them over here. Breaking some of the stalks off. Alrighty, y'all. Let me loosen this up. I probably could have just packed the size because this is a cloth pot. But I'll just do the same process with my potato fork. Just loosen the soil a little bit and let's knock it out the pot. Ooh, I think I poked something, y'all. Oh no, I'm not getting that one. That one's not gonna come out easy. So we'll just try to knock the soil in the bag and pull the pot off. Ooh, this soil is dry, y'all. Look at that. Ooh, she dry. I see some. Oh, y'all, we got Yacon. Well, I see that big piece. We might. Oh, there's some smaller ones. Oh, I don't know how big this one is. Like I said, gotta be really careful with these because they're super duper fragile. See how they grow like sweet potatoes, y'all? Well, this soil is much drier, so I'll be able to scoop it out. Well, let's see if I can shake her. Oh, another little root. Whoa, look at this one, y'all. Wow. Look at here. And they have to cure like sweet potatoes, too. Oh, I heard a snap. Another one. Peruvian apple, ground pear, ground apple. With wonderful health benefits. And they're very prolific, too, if you grow them in the ground. And look at all these rhizomes and stuff. So I have plenty of little rhizomes, like in ginger, to plant next year. And I will be planting them all over my yard. Oh, wow. Look at that big piece. Fused together. Nice. Yep, see, I broke it off of here. This plant did very well in this 20-gallon pot. Wait till I plant this in a 100-gallon pot, y'all. That one I got my knee-high sweet potatoes out of, I will be planting Yacon in it. And because I have lots of other pots for sweet potatoes. Let's see if I can break this off. Oh. There. See, you can see how prolific these would be in a bigger pot. This would have been another big one too. Tubers would have been big, just like in your sweet potatoes. And the leaves, I think the leaves are good too. I gotta look it up again. So I will be saving my leaves. I just forgot. So I'm gonna put them on the side for now. Not the bad ones though, just the green ones. Now I have one more Yacon, y'all. Let me pull some of these longer roots off. And unfortunately, I just stuck it in my bed. It was a little piece, and now it's gotten bigger. I just want to clean some of this off before I put it in my box. So I'm going to have to bring the camera over there by the bed and see if anything, how it grew in the bed. And it was like this color. So, yeah. And these little raisins, these are your new starters, just like ginger, with the little nipples on them. See, all these will be new plants. And this piece, when I break it off, is edible, but it's hard. I'll do that later because I want to save my little rhizomes. Okay, we'll be back. Let me do, this is the one in the bed. So let's see if we got anything on this root. I'm probably going to mess up and end up pulling some of my other plants out. I didn't even think. Yeah, I got all these plants around this. My fennel's going to have to be moved, y'all. And my horehound, most likely. So let's take this tomato cage off. And I have this branch is stuck right now. I gotta remove this clip. Because this branch was flopping over. Oh crap. I'm just gonna have to break it. Can't get that clip loose. So I got a lot of harvesting to do, y'all. We're gonna go next and harvest my Cardon. I got my machete ready to cut that baby down. Let's see if this did anything. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start pulling. Oh, well, I don't know if this did anything. Let me see if it's something in the ground with my shovel. Like I said, I didn't know if it was gonna grow anything in here. It was a little bitty baby plant. I just stuck it in there. I don't feel anything. I don't think it grew anything, y'all. Oh, nope. I see something. Let me bring y'all closer. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna have to move this fennel. Put it over here by my other fennel. Oh, y'all. They may have ran in here. I need something. Oh shoot. I need something to dig them out. Oh, they might be way on the bottom. Ouch. They may have run amok. Oh, I don't know if I should have put them on in here. They're hard to dig out of this bed. I'm messing with my other plants. That was a bad choice I made. It's stuck to some roots down here. Can y'all see those? Hold on. All right. I just hope I don't see that big old giant worm. Got me kind of scared. I don't know where it traveled, y'all. I don't know where the end of it is. Okay, here it is. So it was starting to grow. So hopefully that's it. Because see all these? Look at all these new rhizomes. They were just starting to grow and the weather's getting cold. But they're going to be planted in February in some soil. Or actually, I'm going to plant them now. I'm going to start them in some pots in the storage room so they get a jump start. But that's it for this one. Let me just see. Nothing else is down there. Oh, y'all. Oh, shoot. I think there's some more. Oh, man. I can't get them loose. There's some more under here. I'm going to have to pull some things up. Let's see, y'all. I don't know where they would have traveled in here. Let's see. And how far they spread out. I thought these were the horehound roots. I don't know what root that is. Wow. Oh, I think this was from my hardy hibiscus that was in here. Oh. see anything else. The rest should be my bee balm. All right, if it's something else in there, if it makes it next year, fine. If not, digging up too much of my plants, and it's getting cold, and I just disturbed these. So we'll just leave it in with that right now. Sorry for the silent shout. All right, so from this plant that was starting to grow, we got these, and look at all these pretty new rhizomes going to get planted. Next, we're going to harvest the Cardon. All right, YouTubers, now we're going to harvest the Cardon. The Cardon is in the artichoke family, and it grows a big flower that looks like an artichoke, except it's not green, it's purple. Now, for these, how you harvest them, and all these beautiful leaves, look at how pretty these are. They're like a celery. So you pull them and cut them off on the bottom like you would do a celery stalk when you're growing celery. And what you eat are these stems right here. And they have an artichoke flavor. But you have to blanch them, and then you have to, I'm sorry, you gotta blanch them and cut off the outer side of it to get to the tender part. So when I cook some, I will bring you along. But right now I'm going to chop them and get them harvested because they will not survive in a freeze. Where's my machete? I gotta get my machete. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I got my machete. Everybody should have a machete when you're gardening. So you get to the bottom and you cut them off just like you do celery. See? And you have this plant. And just like the celery, you get rid of these bad stalks. The ones that aren't nice and juicy. And then, and also like celery, you cut these leaves and you discard the leaves. And I forgot if the leaves are edible or not. I gotta go back and look this stuff up, y'all. I did my research a long time ago when I was looking to plant these. Can't remember everything. Hard to keep up with things. And then you mulch this on top, y'all. The pieces in the soil, and they should come back. They're supposed to be a perennial, but we'll see. I'm gonna cover them with this wood chips and leave the pots go. And that's another stalk. Oh Lord, y'all, this is gonna be so much fun. Let's see how we get this big one cut down. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, so pretty. Wow, I can't get to that bottom. And these, oh, can y'all see that? I'm gonna have to, let's see. I wanna leave my piece in there so it can come back next year. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. Okay, come on. You're thickum. I think I got the first stalk. Yay. It's 3 stalks in here, y'all. Woo, that's a big one. She's so beautiful. And like say you peel off the dried bad stalks like you do on a celery plant. And you eat the good ones. Oh, it smells delicious, y'all. It smells like artichoke. Okay, we got 2 more to slice. And like I said, you all, let me bring you closer to this pot. Like I said, I will be burying the tops in mulch. I got a bag of leaf mulch to put on each so they can come back in the spring. number 2 out of this pot. And you can cook these a whole bunch of different ways. You can even make Cardon gnocchi. I saw a recipe for that. Oh, this is gonna be another one, y'all. Let's see. Get way down there. Timber. Woo! Big mama. Oh, look at her, y'all. See these bad stalks? Look at that. We want to peel all those off, because when it's get real hot, the sun will burn them and they'll dry out. Ooh, look at all this good eating, y'all. Man. Okay. All right. Woo. We got Big Mama harvested. I'm gonna wash these out really good and then bring them in the house and finish process them. There we go. Oh. So that's the Cardon. All right, next, y'all, let's get to the lemongrass. All right, I'm back, YouTubers. Yes, like I was saying, when I separate it for the bottom part with all the flavor, I take these leaves and dehydrate them for tea. And then the bundles that I make is for soup, lemongrass soup. They have some neat lemongrass soup recipes online. I had some lemongrass soup in an Asian restaurant and it was so good. And these brown leaves, they're all burned, but we'll pick those out later. I could have cut these closer to the ground, but like I said, I'm gonna cover them with some soil and then some mulch to see if I can get them to overwinter and come back in when the weather warms up for them to grow. All right. Okay. And I think this stuff around this little pile is some weeds, y'all. Yeah, they come out with my hand. Let me go cover them. All right. This is the first bunch. Let's go get bunch number 2. Hold on. I trimmed most of these. It's going this cranberry hibiscus. Now let's get lemongrass bunch number 2. This one's not as big as the first one, but now these are in my way. So let me remove some of these limbs. And harvest these leaves, y'all. And stick that in my bucket. Oh Lord, I left my bucket too far. But I gotta move these out of my way to get to this lemongrass. Yeah. Gardening is fun, but there's also work you have to do. Keep it going and clean up before the frost comes through. All right, one more branch, y'all. I gotta get out my way to get this lemongrass. Oh, I can just chop it with this part. Wow. I'm sawing. I can just chop it, y'all. Okay. Move these. Now we can harvest this patch of lemongrass. Actually, let me move this out the way. My trellis. And some of this was getting drying out, y'all. As you can see, when it's dried, you don't need, that part's no good. And it's probably drying out from the, it's been so cold here. Start sawing some of this. Actually, I can chop it like sugar cane. Wasting my time sawing. I could just do this. Much easier, y'all. Yes. What am I doing all that extra? See, y'all, you know better, you do better. Let's chop the rest. It smells so good. All right. Like I said too, I will be mulching these to see if I can get them to come back. Lemongrass harvested. Oh, wait. Cut them down some. And then I can come and cover it with mulch. All right, let's go get the final. All right, here's the last of the lemongrass. I'm not going to be able to show you guys me harvesting because this is on a slope and my camera's not going to stay up. So I'm going to harvest this. And then it's next is the roselle. Hi YouTubers, it's Teagsy and I'm back. This is all the black roselle I could get. They're not that big, so it's about 2 gallons in here. They're all different sizes, but there's some red ones mixed in with these black ones too, so I was happy to get that. And then the last of the peppers. So this is the last harvest for today, Sunday, November 9th, and it's windy and cold out here now, y'all. Look at that. Wow. So time to go in now. We got everything harvested. Teagsy enjoys gardening and life. Thanks for watching.